Four audience members. One, two, three, and four. Hello, my name is Caleb Horlick, and I'm here to inform you of the history of the Bikini Atoll in relation to formation, culture, and nuclear testing. As an introduction, Catherine Ann Porter once said, "The real sin against life is to abuse and destroy beauty, even one's own, even more one's own, for that has been put in our care, and we are responsible for its well-being." The Bikini Atoll has been inhabited for almost 2,000 years by native islanders. It was discovered by a Russian Otto von Kotzebue, other than the Marshallese, in 1820. He named it Escholz Atoll after a prominent Russian scientist of the era. It was colonized by the Germans. It was captured by the Japanese in World War I and captured again by the United States in World War II. First of all, what is an atoll? Most definitions I found are in relation to each other. Webster's definition is a coral island consisting of a reef surrounding a lagoon. Wikipedia's definition is a coral island encompassing a lagoon, and Charles Darwin's definition is circular groups of coral islets. So they are all in relation or relative to each other. The formation of an atoll is a fairly simple process geologically. You have a volcanic island that breaches the surface of an ocean, a body of water. And as this island grows, it forms marine coral life around the banks. And as this island grows, and over time, the marine life grows, the coral life grows as well. But as this island becomes dormant and begins to subside, the coral life remains. It stays there and continues to grow. So as the island disappears, the coral is left as an island in itself. Think of a monk's head. You've got the bald head, and with surrounding hair. And if you were to take the bald head away, you would still have the hair surrounding. And that, in essence, is an atoll. It's a coral reef surrounding a deeper pool where a volcanic island once was. The name the Bikini Atoll actually comes from the Marshallese words peak and knee. Peak meaning surface, and knee meaning coconut. Bikini. And yes, I'll answer your question. The popular swimwear item bikini was actually named after this atoll. In 1946, around the time the bikini came out and became popular, this atoll's popularity was actually also growing in the news. Second, the reason it was growing in popularity and news coverage is because of its nuclear testing. It was part of the United Nations Pacific Proving Grounds, in which was a nuclear bomb testing program in the Marshallese Islands. Between 1946 and 1958, 23 nuclear weapons tests were performed on this island. Operation Castle was actually the code name of the operation on this Bikini Atoll. Castle Bravo was the first nuclear test done on the island in March of 1954. It was the test of a dry fuel thermonuclear hydrogen bomb. It was the most powerful nuclear device detonation in U.S. history, exerting 15 megatons of explosive energy, which was 3 times what was actually expected. That explosion was also the largest fallout contamination in U.S. history, which leads me to my third point. The culture of the island was very much changed by this explosion, this radiation. the Bikinians were actually relocated previously to the explosions and testing to the Rongerik Atoll and Healy Island. Compensation of $15 per person per day is still given to the relocated islanders. Breaking bank on that one. In 1968, the Bikini Atoll, though, was declared inhabitable again, about a decade after the explosions and nuclear testing was finished. And residents were moved back onto the island in the early 70s, 4 or 5 years after it was declared inhabitable by U.S. scientists. But by 1978, French scientists actually did testing on the islanders and found that these islanders should be relocated once more because of high strontium 90 levels, which caused significant amounts of stillborn children and birth defects. The islands themselves, the leaders of the Marshallese Islands, have been asking for years to strip away the top 15 inches, about a foot and a half of topsoil of the island, in order to remove contamination and make the island habitable again. But environmentalists kind of fight back on that one, saying that not only will it have an environmental effect, but also if you remove the top foot, 2 feet of topsoil of the island, farming becomes virtually impossible because there's really not a lot of nutrients on the island in the first place. Um, as a fun fact, the lagoon in the center of this atoll was actually a ship graveyard for the United States, including the USS Arkansas, a battleship from World War I and World War II. In conclusion, my name is Caleb Horlick, and I was here to inform you about the Bikini Atoll's formation, nuclear history, and cultural history. Again, to quote Miss Porter, the real sin against life is to abuse and destroy beauty, even one's own. So I must ask, given the history of the island, are we destroying our own beauty? Thank you.